Good afternoon, this is Solent Sports News. It is 1pm. Chelsea continue their Champions League campaign tonight as they take on Bayern Munich at Stamford Bridge in the first leg of the last 16 tie. With a tough test ahead, Blues boss Frank Lampard knows his side cannot afford to take risks against the Bundesliga leaders.
I like us to take risk in the attacking areas to try and create and score goals. We've created a lot this season. Great at the weekend was the fact that we won a game through taking chances with two great finishes. In terms of our defensive mindset from back to front, we have to be really on it. And of course, defensively, there's no risk taking.
I'm now joined in the studio by sports journalist Ronan Tregoning. Ronan, thank you for joining me. How much of a test do you think this tie will be for Chelsea?
I think it's a massive test. Chelsea haven't been playing particularly well. I think winning against Spurs have definitely given them a boost. And I don't know, against Manchester United, they struggled, and then Spurs, they played really well. They seem to bounce in between, playing really well and creating chances, but not necessarily putting them away, just like Frank Lampard said. But tonight, against a really good Bayern Munich side, they need to put chances away.
Yeah, definitely. With one of your leading factors is N'Golo Kante, but he's been ruled out for the game. How big of a significant blow is that for the Blues?
I think with Kante, he gives you defensive cover as well as running forward with the ball. Especially last season when Sarri moved him forward, he seems to have created loads of chances. And this season against Liverpool in both the Super Cup and the game at Stamford Bridge, he was a massive part. And when he plays well, Chelsea are a different team. I think Jorginho and Kovacic have showed this season that they are really good when they play together. So they won't miss him so much in the defensive cover, but his energy will be missed, especially with a really good midfield from Bayern Munich.
And just touch on Bayern Munich, obviously they're amongst the favourites. Can you see them going all the way this year at all?
I think Munich always have the chance to win the Champions League whatever season. They've always got a strong squad. They always fight in the Bundesliga, and they've got the squad depth to win the Champions League. I think Real Madrid, Barcelona, the usual teams are always in with a chance, but Munich definitely have a massive chance of winning it this season.
Okay, thank you for joining us, Ronan. Elsewhere in the competition in the Champions League, Barcelona also travel to Napoli tonight. But in the Europa League, it's been announced that Inter Milan's game with Ludogorets will be played behind closed doors due to fears of the coronavirus. Inter's home game was one of the 4 games called off in the Serie A at the weekend because of it. Primary school children have been banned from heading in the UK. This comes as a result of research that found former footballers 3 times more likely to suffer from brain disease. Head of FA Grassroots Development, Les Howie, believes that heading has been sacrificed to develop players quicker.
I don't think it's going to make a massive difference, except it'll give the coaches that ability to say we are focusing on the other key aspects of the game, and this will help the player develop, and then we'll come back to heading when it's appropriate to the game.
Boxing and the fallout from the Deontay Wilder-Tyson Fury bout has continued. Wilder has now blamed the heavy costume he wore into the ring for the defeat in Las Vegas on Saturday night. The American is also believed to be close to triggering his rematch clause that would see a third fight between the 2 heavyweights. England cricketer Jos Buttler has welcomed the competition to his place in the Test side ahead of his team's tour to Sri Lanka next month. Captain Joe Root recalled fellow wicketkeeper Ben Foakes for the 2-match series. Buttler thinks it will only make the squad stronger.
The competition is great. It pushes performance, it pushes you to improve. We know what a fantastic player Ben Foakes is. He had a great tour in Sri Lanka last time as well. So I think it's exciting times for the squad.
There's British interest in the Dubai Tennis Championship this afternoon. Dan Evans, Britain's number 1, is about to take on Italian Fognini in the opening round. Top seed Novak Djokovic is already through to the last 16 after beating Malik Yaziri in straight sets. In rugby, England's Jonathan Joseph is happy to play on the wing if it means he keeps his place in the side. Joseph played his first game in that position as England beat Ireland 24-12 on Saturday.
The competition is great. It pushes performance.
Obviously offering different strength and different elements to your game. Being able to play on the wing and being able to play 13, obviously it's a positive, isn't it? So happy I've managed to play a full test there now. Obviously against a great Ireland side as well. So I'm confident.
HSBC will end its sponsorship of British cycling after the Tokyo Olympics later this year. The governing body will look to find a new partnership in 2021 after the Olympics next year.